Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Mass Effect with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the deserted Nexus. We're currently over here in the main menu because I have looked at everyone's opinion, and yes, the vocals were a little bit too quiet, the dialogue was definitely toned down too much, so I've turned that up, and I've lowered the FOV slightly, so it's somewhere between what it was originally and what it was in the second video. So hopefully, it will be a little bit less nausea-inducing. So here we are in the dark. Good, thank you. So then, nothing really to do, but let's do a bit of scanning.
Plants are still alive.
Terrariums. Okay. Terminals. Forgive me if I don't read everything with these. Oh, hello.
Hello?
I guess I should really try and talk to Aviana. Hello.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Immigration, Galaxy, the Nexus, current year, and living arrangements. I guess we can ask them all over the course of the conversation. I just realised I called this Aviana. Hurrah for dyslexia! Okay, let's go with the Nexus first of all.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
No, it definitely doesn't look like that right now. So essentially, the Nexus is the citadel of the galaxy. Okay, that makes sense to me.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Or it's meant to be,
Here
at
in
least.
Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Thanks for that.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
I'm really worried about all this.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Okay, I've got a theory.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Yeah, that's my theory. I've got a theory, perhaps, that the people here haven't woke up yet, or we're actually earlier than we think we are. We've arrived too early, woke up too early, and that's why all this weirdness is happening. This isn't even meant to be finished yet.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
So there goes that theory then. Maybe I should have asked that first before saying things. Then we assume the people here have been killed because the plants are living and such. Okay, a much simpler option. Goodbye.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda. where the brightest star is you.
Oh, that is so cheesy.
Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Where the brightest star is you. Oh god, that is
This place should be
remarkably
packed
cheesy.
with people.
Okay, I know I meant to go over there, but there is many things I really should be scanning. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There it is, hello. A standard supply crate. Yay! Ooh, and a container, hello. Stuff! Glorious loot. I really do need to start messing around with the guns. I think that's going to happen sooner or later. A bit of a mini tutorial. Same as the other terrarium, okay. Nothing too fancy. Hi, Liam. Nothing really else. Kind of blocked off, forcing us there. It looks a lot more open than it really is. Really wish I had my guns, though. Can I go up first? Oh, it looks like up might be the proper way. Not too sure. No, it looks like it wants us to go over there. Scanned all of this. Oh!
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
I'll talk to him in a sec then. Let's go upstairs first. We always go the incorrect way first so we can check for loot.
Let's talk to that worker.
Oh. Well, if I had just tried to go upstairs earlier, then we would have figured out fairly quickly that all this was wrong.
Why don't we just ask that guy?
I know, shut up. I know what I'm doing, Liam. Why doesn't ever trust Lathrix? Hello. You're not going to be human, are
Hi
you?
there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Oh,
hear you?
dear.
Did you say an Ark?
Oh.
Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
We're
What?
the only Ark that made
Or
it.
captured, or lost in dark space, or...
Dark space.
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Hey! A non-human, lovely.
I'm Tyrion
Hello,
Campus.
Tyrion.
I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
What's with me and names today? Turian. It's a Turian. T-U-R-I-A-N, I believe. That's the name of this race. It's been a while, to be fair, to my credit, it's been a while since I've seen one of these things. Okay, I'm going to be logical here.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Okay, so we got here
Everything that could
light
go wrong
then.
with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south.
We're here.
Well,
You
cut
guys
off a
go
bit of
ahead.
chat.
I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Are his feet floating above the...
Said drop everything and report for duty.
They definitely
And no one
were.
was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
And then my foot
Docking
went through the
procedures
floor.
ran across the board.
Sorry,
Stand by to
distracted.
merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We're here to assist. Yeah, we're definitely going down the logical route. And sorry for talking so much in that last cutscene, but did you see their feet? If you didn't see it, go back and quickly rewatch it. My character's feet kept on going through the floor. The fellow who we were following kept on sort of floating. It was kind of weird.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I almost want to say I am, because it sounds definitive and powerful, and my father thought so seems less so, although they do clearly respect my father, so once again the logical option wins.
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job, you'll have to trust his judgment.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
Thanks.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Didn't expect that voice, got to be honest.
I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
As much as the facial animations and a lot of the character models are flawed, let's say, the overall landscapes and such do look really good so far. Especially on the planets, or planet we've seen so far. Can I talk to any of you? Nope, you are far too busy to talk to the likes of me.
Hello, console.
You've reached an objective. Press escape to view your journal. Nexus reunion. The Hyperion has docked with the Nexus, the support hub for Andromeda initiative teams. Okay. There was more stuff to read, but let's go and do some speaking. Wait a second. Can I scan you? Oh. Yeah, I'd assume we'd already know about all the races actually part of the initiative. That'd be a little bit weird if not. I know I'm meant to go that way, but what's over here? Okay, fine, let's just do the mission.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, We were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
Of death.
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point the way, let's get started. Also, upping the viability of a planet seems very much like the Spore Galactic missions.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
I just had a voice talking to me in my head. I must go now and do what the voice says.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Yeah, tell me about them.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
No, for now. As much as I do want to ask you all this stuff, I think we can come back to this.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
But at the same time, I do kind of want to talk to them more. I do really want to get back to doing the missions and doing stuff. Oh, fine. Let's have a quick look-see at the options.
Something I can help you with?
Planet viability. Explain.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the Ket or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
Forward stations?
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Yay! Already asked about the missing arcs. I kind of want to know what's been happening with the Nexus after that we'll leave.
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
We came across alien technology on Habitat 7. It seemed to affect the weather. Your people know anything about that?
There have been reports. Failed scouting missions have mentioned advanced structures of unknown design. Whatever they are, they defy explanation. But with our resources stretched so tight, no one has had a chance to study them. And what if the answer was bad for morale? Suppose these things turn people into food. All we know is the Ket are interested in them.
I'd rather not stir things up.
Okay.
That's all. Thanks for your time. Of course.
That's a lot of curiosity settled. Aha! I saw that spark. So now I have to get back to the Hyperion. Oh. Shouts of pain. That's always fun. One of the engineers. Where was it? It forced me to look over here, but that was it. That did not really help explain where that noise came from. Hello. Arms merchant. I like it.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash-landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Fair enough. Ultra rare shotgun, the N7 Crusader. The Falcon, rare assault rifle. Ooh. On the blade number 2. Katana. The Viper. Okay, definitely stuff we'll look into later. Once again, I feel like getting the Nexus back up and running first and then figuring out things about weapons and such will likely be the best. Was the way down here? Yes, okay. Oh, hello. Almost ran right past you then.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
I would likely have done the same. Her reaction's understandable.
She understands the stakes. If I fail, we...
You won't.
Let's hope not.
You won't. That's the end of it. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
That is a good point. I've just realised it's been almost 30 minutes now of just pure cutscene after cutscene. That is the issue with recording games like this. I try my best to explore enough, but also try to get on with it, so hopefully we are getting on with the mission. Hello, excuse me. I really miss being able to jump and dash in moments like this. Here's the atrium. Where was my sister being stored anyway on the ship? Either way, let's first get into the Hyperion, that'd help. Hello, Sam. Into the core, I meant to say there.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Okay, why the secrecy?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities.
Dun,
Alec
dun, dun.
overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's... me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat.
Ooh.
Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
It could scare... I would say it could scare people. Having your leader linked into Sam means if Sam goes weird, the leader might go weird, and thus you can never really trust the leader. But at the same time, being so secretive, it's never a good thing when you're meant to be a crew and all. But I would agree with it would scare people.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea.
Exactly
Super
this.
soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
You know what? Emotional response.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
First, I better check up on my sister. Oh, hello. Profiles. Okay, so we have soldier. Oh, this is all the stuff from earlier. But I need to unlock the stuff first. So to be an adept, I need to unlock at least 6 points in biotics, and here's the bonuses for being an adept. I'm currently a vanguard, which means I have much enhanced stuff when it comes to melee, and I also have a fairly decent shield. Okay, so I'm somewhat tanky. Oh, also, melee attacks restore shields. Instead of a jump jet, use biotics to jump and evade. Rank 2 becomes available when I have 12 skill points, each invested in combat and biotics. Then I'll have rank 2 bonuses. I can't see them here, but okay. Favorites. That's cool though, so that means eventually I will be able to swap between these. Very interesting. So space to activate it. Okay, I'm a vanguard now. Invest in combat tech or biotics to... Okay. Combat and biotics is what we really need. And if we ignore tech, that would be the best way for us. Very interesting. Okay. We haven't leveled up yet, have we? No. And my crew have been maxed out as well, if I'm correct. Oh, no, they haven't. So what could you get? Shotgun damage and shotgun force or maximum shields. Can't do this one just yet. Nova, you can increase that. Let's give her this. It's a nice stand-in. I feel like that would be good. And then give her one... No, I can't do the shield boost. So let's do that instead. Yes. Better shields, better regular weapons, and space to confirm. Liam, you're up next, buddy. Lots of prep for actually doing some combat. Once again, pretty boring, but let's just go with what we did before. So, better shields, better with your guns, everybody's happy. Then once again, apparently I kinda suck. I haven't even looked at tech yet, that's something I need to look at first. But apparently, for my current skill set, we really want to level up biotics and combat more, so that's likely what we will do. In terms of inventory. Okay, shotguns. I can't even equip you, which is annoying. Few details, etc, etc. So how do we use the mods then? Apparently we can't use them yet. I must have to go to a specific place and then I can start modding my weapons to make them as I like them. I'll find that out later, don't worry, I'm just not looking for it right now. So we do have armor and such, which will come into play later, I imagine, when we get more stuff. Consumables, as we saw before. Research. Ooh. Like blueprints. Okay, so we need stuff for that. We'll have to find that as we go. And then resources. Once again, we'll find that when we go. I know that eventually we'll have stages where we look at planets and go in our little rover to find materials. I assume that's when all of this will come into play. I think just continuing with the main mission will tell us how to do all this stuff as we go. But first, let's find my sister. Oh, also that, yeah. Okay, let's track that one first. Thank you. Let's do the Ryder family secrets. Sorry for the lack of combat in this video.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Thank you. I will scan everything here. Ooh.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his earlier line service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Your father's first sidearm,
Oh, whoops-a-daisy.
a memento of his earlier...
Well, at least it isn't hard to see. Hello, memory
Sam?
trigger.
What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Coffee machine.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like. What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Probably would if you're awake for those 600 years. Oh, Liara.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sisters mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Okay, that was a nice little side thing.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
So with the encrypted logs, I wonder what's going to happen when I select them. Probably
That
little.
log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Okay, so this will be something we come back to later. Good to know. I'll take that.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Okay, thanks for that, Liara. Anything else we can do here? Don't be Liara again.
When studying a dead race,
okay, let's carry on
the
then.
most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Well, I just grabbed something, not sure what it was, we'll check later. Sidearm, so... books.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Okay, go on then, one last time.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Okay, so that was Liara's little part. So, if I were my sister, where would I be? Well, first of all, back to Sam.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day.
Play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
I didn't realise that Sam was going to be such a major plot point.
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
I will cure death.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I'm going to go with emotional this one.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
My sister's condition.
Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
Okay. Sam's location.
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
I'm actually very curious about Sam. I like where this storyline is going. So I will ask everything. I think I'll just make this episode into an hour-long special. Tell me what you guys think about that. Since this is going to be such a narrative-driven game, with a lot of cutscenes like this, would it be best to have hour-long chunks, or still cut them into 30, 40-minute chunks as I progress? Because it feels like I cut too early, and it kind of takes people out of the feeling of the game. So tell me in the comments below, please, if you've got this far in the video already.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
Excellent.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
Hey, you're the special one.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you.
Mutually assured destruction.
What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
Just don't turn it into the Geth and everyone will be fine.
That's all for now.
Of course.
So, he did say there's some more audio logs back at the base. Let's see if that's actually true then. I'm assuming they're the encrypted ones.
Logs.
Aha, okay, first one. So this is my mother.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
I'm really worried where that story arc is going. Mixing Sam up with the wife and everything, I just feel like this is going to end so badly and very GLaDOS-styled. Okay, nothing more to do with Sam. Hello there, random citizen. That's a box. Carry on. Glad you've found the box. Back in the atrium. So we need to get to our new ship, but honestly I just want to look around. Journal! What's my current quest line? That and the missing arcs. Well, I've just done that one, so let's track that so we know where we're going. Probably an easy way to do that. Find leads on all the different arcs. How so? Well, it doesn't seem like anyone here really knows, so I guess it's just as we complete our other missions. I'm going to have a quick look around, and I'll be right back if I find something interesting.
Ryder.
Hello, Captain.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
It really does seem like I didn't know him at all, so I'm going to keep on going with these options. It just makes more sense.
He was a stranger to me. Really?
Not like any of us knew him. He kept people at bay. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
I have a question. Why do you not move your arms? Little bit weird, gotta be honest.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster, even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what'll you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
That was more of an interrogation than a friendly chit-chat. So, Cryo Bay, Operations, or the Docking Bay. I assume the Docking Bay is where we go to actually leave. Operations is where we just came from. With the Solarian and such, so I think for now I am ready to leave. I'm ready to go and do something. I do like the little talks, I like the little bits of lore here and there, but I do want to go out in the field again at this point. It has almost been an hour.
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
That's the important thing. Give me my ship.
They call her the Tempest.
Whoa, demonically happy. I will call her Gertrude. Okay, I'll admit,
take a closer look.
Gertrude is a very cool looking ship.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between.
I like
Are we
her
ready?
already.
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Then let's get out there.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
I didn't do it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right?
She's going to kill you.
Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings. Get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Or emotional blackmail.
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Smooth.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Calling it now, best character.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Did the graphics just downgrade? That little tiny bit of cutscene. Because it sort of looked like it did. Going back to the PlayStation 1 era for 5 seconds. Nostalgia everywhere. That was a long loading screen. I had to cut that.
State-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey.
Massive frame drop right now. I can't quite explain why.
We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
I love my character's face. It's terrible, but sometimes it's just... It's terrible in that good way. Did you see how shocked he looked? It was glorious. This'll be an adventure. Let's go emotional this time.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part.
Guns. Please be guns.
When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Thank you, best character. Oh, what's with the
Better head to
face
the bridge when
models?
we're ready to go.
Okay, great. First of all, though, let's level you up, shall we? Skills. So, the first thing we want then is shotguns. Let me use shotguns. Thank you. So, we need points in combat and biotics to level up our current status. Let's just undo for this for a second. So, could we have actually used that shotgun without even... Interesting. It feels like maybe we could have actually used shotguns without even leveling this up. I really hope that wasn't the case, otherwise I'm even more dumb than usual. I think we'll keep this for now, although I do sort of want the Omni Grenade. That would be cool. Just having that ability, but I think I would actually like one more biotic ability just for the fun of it. So, confirm and exit, confirm. Biotics, going to ignore tech for now. And what I would like is a third ability. So what do we have? I think pull and throw would be really helpful, especially since we're going so close quarters. Lifts an unshielded, unarmored enemy helplessly in the air and primes the target for combo detonations. Hold button drags the target enemy or object along with the user, combined with throw power to hurl a held target. Then throw hurls a gravity field projectile to slow unshielded and unarmored targets away and detonate combo primers, such as pull. Shockwave blasts enemies with a line of explosions. That's always fairly cool. Okay, I think I'll stick with pull for now, because it seems one of the more interesting ones. So that way we have charge, nova, and pull, all very orientated to me getting close quarters. Confirm that. We have 1 point spare, but I do want to improve some of the stuff we've already got, which costs more than 1, so I will just have that for the future. And for now, you can continue being boring, but highly, highly effective. Same for all of you. Ooh, actually, what do you have then? Power armor. That's pretty cool. Weapon damage, max health. Can't do that one just yet. Concussive shot would be cool, though. Okay, let's grab that twice. So there we go, better recharge speed. And then, let's make her have better regular weapon damage. Confirm. And Liam... I'm just going to level up what you've already got, so... And done.
From the central table, or just get the crew together. We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from
Check
here.
this toy.
What is it, Liam?
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
Explorers turn scavengers.
I'll take any advantage I can get, even if it's exploring junk.
Hey, with tech like this, it won't be junk for long. Not after we're through. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Research and Development Terminal. Select Research to unlock new blueprints and augmentations using the research data you've acquired. Select Development to craft them. Okay. Research. So we have 30 Milky Way research data. Okay. Select a blueprint or augmentation and hit select to research it. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is stuff from now. This is stuff from the Milky Way. So look at weapons from the Milky Way. Cyclone assault rifle, there's a shotgun. Actually, there's lots of stuff. Here's the stats of it. And you can level it up as well as you go. Well, obviously I have nowhere near enough research for these things. How about you then? Weapons. Shotgun, shotgun, SMG. Oh, that's adorable. I am a big fan of the alien stuff, got to be honest. Ooh, look at that. A mechanical core, in this case a blade, maintains a magnetic field containing superheated plasma. It sets fire to enemies. Oh, requirements. So I actually need this stuff as well, so I can't do this yet. Oh no, I can't make it yet. Okay, so that's what we need to make it. Okay, well in that case, once again, we'll leave it until we have more stuff. Here's my assault rifle. Ahem. Wrong button there, sorry. The Avenger assault rifle. Oh no, I can craft that. Okay. But this is the shotgun I also currently have. So this is the stuff I already have, right? Am I correct here? No, I'm incorrect. Okay. A little bit confusing, not the most easy to decipher. Let me just look at it again for a second. Okay, so these are all the known things we have, and then if we research it, they will then be moved over to the development side. Once again, right now, not really anything I'm too overly keen on making. Plus, we don't really have the stuff anyway, so we may as well once again come back to this later once we have stuff. There's also a buy and sell kiosk, which is pretty cool. And we can use credits here. So my items, stuff I can sell. Lots of stuff we can sell, actually. So many different material types, my lord. Hopefully keeping track of all this isn't too difficult. We can also apparently sell weapons and mods and such. Consumables, resources, unknown, lots of stuff, okay. Strike team missions.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candros for authorization to participate.
So that's something for later.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
I'm going to assume then that the tech lab is for modding my weapons. Okay. Nothing I can do right now, though, it seems.
Hey.
Helium. Biolab.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen and keep any specimen safe.
Ooh, we can get specimens. Oh, cool. I can get a pet. Hey again, Liam. I wonder what's down here, though. Whee! So many things to figure out. Okay, well we found our quarters, and apparently I can customize my armor. I also have an email terminal, and apparently Sam's thing is here as well. And I've just learnt something if I would like to read them. Hello, wardrobe. Oh, let's go crazy and go with that. There we go. Armor customization. There's tints. Ooh. Honestly, I like that straight away. Looking a little bit more evil, a little bit more Mass Effect-y as well. Let's go with the full red. Patterns. Oh, okay. Not really too striking, honestly. I would say that one. Keep the dark darker. Make that a bit brighter to contrast. That did save, yes? Good. Now we look a bit more evil. Excellent. Into the bridge at last. The frame drops. I'll need to check after this video's recorded what's causing that. First I'm having any major issues like this.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions.
Hello.
You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'll keep us out of trouble, Sparky.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
Why is it so bright?
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Failure isn't an option.
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
I like all three options which aren't no. Keep dreaming of a home seems very sweet. With a Nexus's best hope seems very formal and logical. I like both of these, actually. Let's go with a Nexus's best hope. Keep dreaming of a home seems a bit too sappy.
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1.
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Well, I'm going to call the episode here because I've been recording far too long. I do apologise for the lack of action in this episode, but we do now have a lot of stuff out of the way. We've looked around the Nexus, we've talked to quite a few people, we now know how the research system works, and we know about our main goals, especially with Sam actually being quite interesting. Hopefully from here, the game will open up a little bit. I feel like it's been a very slow intro to the game with a lot of mechanics being introduced, and I really want to get into the meat of it when it's my choices and where I'm really having an impact. I'm hoping after this, we finally get to that stage, because it has been going on for a bit too long now. Either way though, if you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff, helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Mass Effect is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.